For both of you guys, what has the mood been like around practice? I know Coach said it was a little tough at first, I guess, with dealing with teammates leaving and things like that, and just uncertainties there. But now that you've had a little while to kind of settle in, what's the mood been like around practice over the last few days? Whoever wants to go first.
I think the mood for the team is getting the idea down that we're here to win a football game, and so you have guys leave and the team changes, but I think the overall mindset is we're going to win a football game, and that's the job that we're tasked with, and we're working during practice to obtain that goal and win a bowl game, win another ring.
Yeah, I think at first, seeing everybody leave, seeing, faces that we've been seeing around lately leave, it was kind of a little weird at first. But, we got the band of guys that, are going to be here next year. So having those guys together and knowing that we can build a family vibe from here on out until next season, I think it's going pretty good. You see a lot of energy going into practice now, so I think we're going in the right direction.
How about the excitement of going to this game? I mean, being in the Bahamas. Have either of you guys ever been, somewhere tropic before outside of the country? I mean, just tell me about that.
Nah, it's crazy. This is my first time going out the country, so it'll be a nice experience. I think the closest I've been to Bahamas is probably Miami, so it'll be a nice experience to go out there, have a good time with the guys, but also win a football game.
No, it's an exciting opportunity. Not many people get to play football in a foreign country. The only guys that get to do it play in the NFL games in Europe or when they play out of country and in the Bahamas Bowl. So you get a chance to do something that not a lot of guys do, especially at the collegiate level.
Aaron, could you talk to us what the season's been like for you? I mean, preseason, we were sitting here in camp, and you weren't even maybe a surefire starter. There were some injuries that kind of shuffled you in, and you end up, all conference at the end of the season. What has the year been like for you?
Man, it's been awesome. It's been a great opportunity. Last year I had a lot of guys that were older that could kind of, took me in and said, hey, look, you're going to be, at some point you're going to be playing a lot of football. You just got to be ready when it is. So, going through camp, rolling in with the ones maybe some days or being a backup, I just kind of had the mindset that you never know when your number's called. So kind of keeping that. But I've had my teammates around me. I had played with a lot of experienced guys this past season, so that helped kind of keep my nerves down, like during games and big moments. But man, it's been awesome. I'm truly fired up about the season that I had as a player, but more the team. Getting to play with a group of guys that you fight with every day is awesome. I love it.
And Aaron, there's been several guys around you, offensive line, quarterback that's gone into the portal. How has these past couple of weeks been for you? Like, learning new guys, playing with them? I know it's been some that did play, but others that maybe are getting more playing time in the bowl game.
I think really it's just getting comfortable with playing different guys because everybody kind of moves differently or whatnot, different communication things. But other than that, it's been pretty smooth. We got a tight group of O-line guys, so that's not really a problem. We're all here wanting to be as physical as we can be as a unit and push this team and the offense to be as best as we can. So, it really hasn't been a trouble.
Brylan, what do you feel like during this time the defense is kind of focused on? Like, where's the biggest room for improvement? What do you guys focus on during this time?
I think, during this time, just technique, going over the plays and stuff like that. I know we have a long time off, so just getting the details and the fundamentals down. And then, obviously, once we get, ready for, I want to say, next week or the week after, we'll get more into, Buffalo and stuff like that. So just honing on the details and make sure that we sharp. Because we haven't played football in a long time, so just honing on the details.
Both of you guys, when y'all are talking about focusing more on details and less on game prep right now, how much of that is also you guys starting to coach your fellow teammates, and a lot of them fairly new to game action, but getting their first taste of it?
Yeah, it's man, I know we have a lot of freshmen, so this is their time to show what they can do going into the spring. So me being the old guy, I'll say I'm old, I'm only 20, but me being the old guy now, I just got to make sure that they focus on the details and looking for the right things on the field, mentally knowing what to look for on the field, knowing the down and distance, knowing, hey, look, I got this type of split, this might be the type of route that I'm getting and stuff like that, just trying to, mentally get them prepared for what they're going to see the years coming. So just, getting those guys ready and also being on the older guys and making sure that they know that these younger guys are the future, so we got to make sure that they are doing what they got to do to get to the next level as well.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, you're good. I was just going to add on to what he said, but I think it's important because player-led teams are better than coach-led teams. So if you see somebody that's missing a step or something that they could be better at. It's good when you can correct it as a teammate and not have to have a coach do it because at the end of the day, player-led teams are really good football teams.
How much does this mean for both of you guys, this bowl, and to go and win this thing and get to 9 wins and finish this season the right way? How important is it for both of you?
Yeah, for me, I think winning this bowl game, I think it sets the tone for next year. I think it sets the tone for the people coming in, the transfers that are coming in. I think it gives them a sense of what we want to do and how, energetic we can be on the field and how we play as a family. So I think it just sets the vibe for next year and just ready to go compete.
Yeah, it like Brylan said, it's good to set the tone going into the offseason. You go into the offseason with some juice and having a win, and you get an opportunity to get another ring, and that's something, we haven't won a bowl game since I've been here, going into playing in my second bowl game. So, winning a bowl game is huge because you're still winning a postseason game, and that's a huge accomplishment in college football. So it really does a good job of setting the tone going into the offseason, like, hey, we got a little juice going, like let's keep it rolling and get ready to work hard so we can do it the next year.